Hello guys, welcome back to World News Channel today. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, endeavor to click on the subscription button now. Thank you. Federal government receives over $311 million Abacha loot repatriated from United States. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, confirmed the receipt of $311,797,866 of the Abacha assets repatriated from the United States and the bailiwick of Jersey. Malami made a confirmation in a statement issued by Dr. Umar Gwandu, his special assistant on media and public relations, on Monday in Abuja. According to Malami, the amount increased from over $300 million mentioned in the press release issued in February to $311 million, following the accrued interest from February 3rd to April 28th, when the fund was transferred to the Central Bank of Nigeria. He noted that the litigation process for the return of the assets titled Abacha 3 commenced in 2014, while the diplomatic process that culminated into the signing of the asset return agreement on February 3rd by the Nigerian government, US, and the bailiwick of Jersey commenced in 2018. This agreement is based on international law and cooperation measures that set out the procedures for the repatriation, transfer, disposition, and management of the assets. He said the recovery efforts consolidated on the established record of the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, which has a history of recovery, including that of $322 million from Switzerland in 2018. These recoveries are transparently and judiciously deployed in supporting indigent Nigerians, as specified in the agreement signed with the Switzerland and the World Bank, he said. The minister who led the negotiation team noted that the tripartite agreement and the process towards the implementation represents a major watershed in international asset recovery and repatriation as it seeks to provide benefits to the victims of corruption. In line with the 2020 Asset Return Agreement, the fund has been transferred to a Central Bank of Nigeria Asset Recovery designated account and will be paid to the National Sovereign Investment Authority within the next 14 days. The NSIA is responsible for the management and execution of the projects to which the funds will be applied. Malami said the government of Nigeria has committed that the assets will support and assist in expediting the construction of 3 major infrastructure projects across Nigeria. The projects are 1. The Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Abuja-Kano Road, and the 2nd Niger Bridge, he explained. He said that the federal government is in the process of establishing a project monitoring team to oversee the implementation of the projects and report regularly on progress made to the public. To ensure transparent management of the returned assets, the government will also engage a civil society organization who has combined expertise in substantial infrastructure projects, civil engineering, anti-corruption compliance, anti-human trafficking compliance, and procurement to provide additional monitoring and oversight functions. The process for the engagement of CSO Monitor has already commenced, with the adverts placed in 2 Nigerian newspapers, the Daily Trust and Punch. The adverts can also be found on the website of the Federal Ministry of Justice, www.justice.gov.ng. It will be recalled that the recovered funds were laundered through the US banking system and then held in bank accounts in the bailiwick of Jersey. In 2014, a US federal court in Washington, D.C. ordered forfeiture of the money as property involved in the illicit laundering of the proceeds of corruption arising in Nigeria during the period from 1993 to 1998, when late General Sani Abacha was head of state. Malami urged for greater cooperation and mutual respect amongst countries in the implementation of expeditious cooperation measures already set out in the United Nations Convention Against Corruption and in the implementation of the Global Forum on Asset Recovery (GFAR) principles on the repatriation of stolen assets. He further assured Nigerians that the federal government would ensure that the returned assets are transparently managed Information regarding the implementation of this project can be obtained by sending an email to assets.projects@justice.gov.ng. Wow, we pray that this money is judiciously used. So guys, if you have anything to say concerning this, drop your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.